Hey, what's up YouTube? You know who I am, and today I got a new deck profile for you guys. This one's on Chronomaly OTK. So before I show you the deck list, I'm going to show you how the OTK works, because it's kind of pointless to look at the deck list if you don't know how the OTK works. So first off, you'll need this on the field, which is number, 33, Chronomaly Mach. You'll need that on the field, some other monster, and you'll need mini guts in your hand, and a monster that's 1900 or more attack on your opponent's side of the field. So for this example, we're going to use an alias. So they have an alias on the field, and what we would do is you have our monster here with, let's say it had a material, so it has a material on it, and we have this other monster on the field. So now we would activate mini guts. If you don't know what mini guts does, it is you tribute one monster, so let's tribute him, and select one monster on your opponent's side of the field. Its attack becomes 0 until the end phase, and when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, inflict damage to the original attack. So we would do that, he becomes 0, and now he's 0 attack. We can use his effect to once per turn detach one, to select one monster on the field that your opponent controls, inflict damage to the difference between its original attack and the attack it has now, and he gains the attack. He gains attack equal to the same difference. So what this means is the difference between the original attack and the attack now is 19. So you do automatically 19. So 1900 damage to your opponent straight there, and then he gains 19. So then he would be at, I have no idea, I can't do math, but some random number. So you go into battle phase, attack. Remember, it's at 0, so they take, I think it's like around 40 something that he's at. 45 it could be, 40 something. So they would take 45, let's say, and they would take 19 from his original attack from mini guts. So basically you're doing 19 damage from the effect damage from him. You're doing 24 plus 19 because he gains 19 during battle damage, and you're inflicting another 19 with the effect of mini guts when he's destroyed by battle. So that's the OTK. They need a monster with 19 attack or higher to do this. Now I'm just gonna go straight into the deck list. For monsters, we run 3 Crystal Bones. Now this card, it's like a Cyber Dragon. You can special it to your field like that, and when this happens, you could special summon another Chronomaly from your hand, except for this. And then we run 3 Moai. Basically, if there's another Chronomaly on the field, you can special summon him in defense position. So a good play is to go like this, and this is face of Chronomaly. You can do that, maybe do it again, and there's your play right there. We have ways to getting this shit to the hand, which we use 3 Crystal Skull. Crystal Skull, if you control a Chronomaly card, I think it's any Chronomaly monster, you can ditch this from your hand to the graveyard to add a Chronomaly from your deck to your hand, except for itself. So you can have this on the field, use his effect, ditch it from your hand to add him, special it, so you had another one, special it, then all you need is mini guts, and there's your OTK. And for the last of the Chronomaly monsters, we run 2 Golden Jet. He's 1300 level 4, and once per turn you can increase the levels of all Chronomaly monsters by 1. So a play I like to do is you go summon, effect, increase by 1, and then special, and there's a rank 5 easily right there. Now we run 2 Tour Guide and a Sangan. Basically it's just a really good engine right here, and it gets your Sangan play to search for maybe like a Crystal Skull. So it's just a really good engine. Then we run triple Cyber Dragon, because it is really good for your rank 5 plays, and also it's a really good card this format where they go heroes. You could just special this, it beats over whatever they have, or you can go wind-ups and contact with their field, even Gear Geas. 3 Thunder King has nothing to do with the OTK, but it's just a really good card this format that I decided to run because if you don't have your combo pieces right away, you could just summon this guy and sit on him, and he's just too good not to run this format. 2 Veiler, just in case anything happens to our board. If they drop BOS, try to banish or something, we can Veiler them. It's just a good card still. We run 1 Gores, good card, and then the 1 Battle Fader. The reason I run the 1 Battle Fader is because a lot of decks, they like to OTK nowadays, like Gear Geas and Wind-Ups, and they go off like that, and we'll special this, right? And then what we would do is we do our same play, this and this, and when we activate Mini Guts, we have to tribute 1 monster. We can tribute the Battle Fader. That's monsters, like it's 24 monsters. Now for the spells, we run 3 Mini Guts. You know what it does. A lot of times, if they have a monster that is really annoying to get over, like a Thunder King, what I would do is sometimes summon this, or special him, use his effect to get him, or you would just summon him and then special a Moai. And what we do is Mini Guts straight off the bat here, tribute him, and then Thunder King becomes 0. He's at 13, so you attack. That's automatically, I believe, 3,400 damage right there. Because Thunder King becomes 0, you take 13, and you take 19 from Mini Guts' effect. Mini Guts is a kind of complicated card to understand, but once you understand it, you'll understand this OTK. So we run 3 Mini Guts, 2 Duality to get your combo pieces, you know, Mini Guts and shit. 1 Instant Fusion to go for our rank 5s easier. 3 MST to clear back row to go for our OTK. Staples, 1 Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy. Now traps, we only run 4 traps. We run 1 Solemn Judgment for negation, and then we run triple trap stun. I love triple trap stun because so many decks run back row now. There's no Chaos Dragons anymore, and pretty much every deck runs traps like D-Prison, Mirror Force, and stuff like that. So this is just so good. No one sees it coming really. So that's pretty much the main deck, 40 cards. Now I'll show you the extra deck. Extra deck consists of these rank 3s, Leviathan, Levier, Zemains, Temtempo. These are staples if you run Tour Guide. And then Chronomaly, Crystal, something. It's a good card. It can stay alive for a turn. And you can use Crystal Skull with this to ditch. So that's a good card. For rank 4s, we run Utopia, Maestro, and Papal Imperative. These 3 probably the best generic rank 4s in the game, in my opinion. These are just way too good. Now for the rank 5s, Adrius, Tiras, and the Makumak for OTK. Synchros, we just run 1 Catastor because we have room in here. For the instant fusion targets, we run a level 3 and a level 5. Doesn't matter which ones they are. And then Fortress Dragon, Chimera Tech, Fortress Dragon. I was considering running 2 of these just because we run 3 Cyber Dragon, but if I had to, I would take out a Catastor. So it's your choice. You can either run a Catastor or 2 of these. Side deck, I don't really have a side deck right now because I haven't really played this deck in tournaments. I just play it for fun, so I don't have a side deck. But cards that you could put in the side deck are like Reaper, DD Crows, why not? Nobleman, really good card for Gear Geas, also Gravekeepers. Debunk, I like this card a lot because if they veil your Machu Mach that pretty much fucks up the OTK. So you want to prevent that Valor. This stops Gores and Valor, DD Crow, all that shit. Honest. What else? Since we don't run like any of these, we could side these if we wanted to. But I think Debunk should be a really good card. I like this card a lot in the side deck. So yeah, that's the deck. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment down below. Give me your opinions of what you think of it. Yeah, so thank you guys. Please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and thank you. Peace.